Hey guys, I welcome you all to Bhadra Academy. So this is a continued series as to where we are providing you the crisp and very extensively covering lectures for your CUET exams, in which in this class we'll be talking here about factors influencing the distribution of rural settlement. If you see this, we know that what rural settlement is, right? The kind of settlement which we get to find in village areas. Yeah, but there are few factors, for example, physical factors, economic factors, social and cultural factors, political factors, which are influencing the distribution of rural settlement. So let's talk here about one factor. First thing first, we'll be talking about physical factors. What are the physical factors which are influencing the overall rural settlement pattern? Where it may be either topography of a region. For example, plain region tend to have more population, but at the same time hilly or plateau region tends to have less population, right? So that is why floodplain, river valleys, coastal regions are more suitable for settlement. That's what it is, right? Likewise, if I talk about climatic conditions, see, climate is something which is again very important factor, because if climate is unsuitable, then it becomes problematic for the people to settle there. For example, if the village is nearby Siberia region, which is extremely colder region of Russia, of course you cannot survive. But at the same time, if that region is respectively subtropical region, yes, survival is respectively easier, right? So that is what's being said, that moderate climates are suitable for the settlement. In fact, if I talk about rural settlement, what is a rural region? Because the region where the maximum people are involved in primary activity, it may be agriculture, it may be fisheries, right? So yes, they need water. So that is what being said, that with adequate rainfall and fertile soil, if this is the condition, then yes, again that region is suitable for the people to settle there. Likewise, water availability, proximity to rivers or lakes or groundwater, these are extremely essential or crucial for water supply and agriculture. So yeah, this is physical factor. But if I talk about economic and socio-cultural factors, in economic factors, of course, agriculture potential is required. And how agriculture potential is determined? By observing whether that soil is fertile or not. Likewise, right, access to resources, the resources are there. For example, if there are many areas which are rich in raw materials, for example minerals or timber, of course they will attract more rural population. Likewise, transportation, whether that region is there, like nearby, whether there are roads or railways or ports or not. So they are also few of the determining factors which will decide that what kind of production will occur over there, right? Likewise, socio-cultural factors are also there, which influences the rural population. For example, proximity to religious center or cultural sites, right? For example, if there is past temple, right, which is around 200 years old, so yes, it is more probable that people will settle in and around that temple, right? Likewise, safety and security, so this is historically one of the and that is why we have seen fortified cities as well, or fortified regions, rural places as well, right? Why kings used to fortify their places? Because they wanted security, that's it, right? Likewise, political factors are also playing one of the very important role in influencing the settlement pattern, right? How come? See, government policies and colonial legacies. For example, government policies, if government come up with land reform policies, right, that is, if a person is having 100 bigha of land, at the same time one person is not having any single land, so we need to divide the land from him, more person who is having more land to less land, right? So that's what government policies, that is land reforms, is one of the reform that is being written here. Likewise, agricultural subsidies, infrastructure development, so these are the things which can promote rural settlement growth. At the same time, if I talk about colonial legacies, yes, settlement may be shaped by past colonial economic activities. For example, if I talk about the settlements which occurred near Mussoorie, right, or Himachal's, Himachal belt region, that is hill station region. Earlier, the thing was that when Britishers came with their families, so their families cannot survive in these extremely tropical regions where the temperature is quite more. So they had to opt for those regions where the temperature is respectively on a lower side, right? Or because see, they are British, come on, that is extremely, temperate region, nearby polar region, that region is situated, right? So they need, cool temperature, cool climatic conditions, and the cool climatic condition in India was found very good in Kumaon Himalayan ranges of, Uttarakhand and all, present day Uttarakhand. That time it was not Uttarakhand. So yeah, so that is what these regions have seen the rural settlement to a huge extent. So of course, this political factors was involved. So I hope that the various factors which are influencing this thing is clear to us, right? So of course, we'll come up with new lectures in upcoming classes. Stay tuned. Thank you.